I'm Imogen from Atelier Méandre. Today we are doing another installment of my series Finishing My Whips. This time, as we're nearing the end of summer, and I would like to wear some of the summer pieces that I still haven't finished, we're doing a summer edition. And for this edition, there are 3 pieces that we are going to work on. So let me grab them. So this is the famous box that is getting worse and worse in its state. First piece is this little cardigan, short sleeved cardigan. I'm gonna tell you more about it later. Then there is a pair of shorts, and finally a little crochet beach cover-up that we're gonna finish together. Oops, sorry. Up. Let's get on with it. So first, this little lace crochet cardigan I made 2 years ago, I think. I even finished it the first time, but the sides weren't covering enough and I wasn't happy with the fit, so I added the strip of the pattern. This is a free pattern named Rosario, I think. It's on Ravelry as usual, and I link it down below with the name of the designer. I used some DMC yarn. I don't remember the name of the yarn right now, but I'll put it on the screen and down below. So yeah, that's the cardigan. So in theory, the only thing left to do is to weave in some ends from the strips I added and block it again. The thing is, I don't think I'm gonna wear it, so I could give it away. But at the same time, I like the yarn, and it was not that cheap. So my hesitation is to unravel it and reuse the yarn. I'm gonna think on it a bit, but I'm leaning towards unraveling it because I really like the color of the yarn and I think I can do something great with it. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh. Then there's the pair of shorts. It's part of a set from which I've made a crop top as well. Oh, hello you. The crop top I was wearing in my last podcast, so 2 weeks ago, and yeah, it's been done for 2 years now, I think. And the shorts is part of that set. It's a pattern from Drops. I'm gonna link the Ravelry page down below, and I made it with a cotton yarn, gradient cotton yarn, and I tried to... Non, Mimi, tu manges pas le fil. And I tried to have a similar gradient on both legs, which is not the case at all, but at the same time I like it a lot. I'm not sure I'm gonna wear it out since it's really form-fitting, as it's knitting. The drape is really hugging the silhouette, and I don't think something as revealing I'm gonna be comfortable in. But it's gonna be a very nice, comfortable piece for at home. And as I might have gotten a new tattoo last week, or yeah, no, 4 days ago, that is gonna allow me to let it breathe while it's healing. So what's left with it, because that's the the subject of this video. So I have a few yarn ends to weave in. I need to sew the crotch And as well, while weaving in the ends, I don't know if you're able to see, but it's quite loose, the stitches at that point, so I'm gonna try and sew them down, and then blocking it, and finally putting some ribbon or cord through the waist yarn overs, and we're gonna be golden. So that's it for the short. Can't wait to wear them. I actually finished knitting them last summer, but didn't take the time to finish them completely. So that'd be great to wear them a bit this season, because I think we've got another month of good weather. And finally, I have a cat on the last piece, so we're gonna wait a bit. Super. She doesn't want to move. So finally, the little cover up. Oh, I have a cat playing with the ties. You're gonna fall down, maybe. Baby. Up. So it's really like a swimsuit cover up that I had fun making because I had some yarn and I wanted to do something with it. What's left? I need to put a border on the arm size and most of the ends are woven in already, so then I need to weave in the last end and block it, and that's it. The only thing is I don't have much of the thread I need, and I'm almost certain it's not going to be enough. So I have two options. Either I use another yarn of a similar color to do the arm size, or I undo every single border. It's only a single crochet border, so it's not that hard, and I redo them all with the new color. Or third option, I have enough of the pre-existing color to do it all, but I really don't think so. So we'll see. I'm gonna try some things out and we'll decide when the time is right. So that is the plan of today's video. So probably unraveling it, finishing one knit, finishing one crochet piece, and then wearing them for the end of summer. I can't move. I have a cat on my lap, so I can't stop the video. So I'm gonna talk to you even though I'm probably gonna cut it out. So it's time for the second piece, the little cover up, because it's gonna be the quickest one, I think. I found quite a bunch of thread, yarn actually, so fingers crossed it's gonna work and I'm gonna have enough. Let's try. This is getting critical. I hope it will work. This is what's left. I'm gonna rummage through things and try and find some more little scraps, and we'll see if I can finish it. Oh, I really hope I can. I definitely don't have enough. There's like, I don't know, 7 stitch missing. So I think I'm just gonna use the new yarn and hope it's not too visible. It's a bit a shame because I started on the shoulder, and if I had started at the underarm, then it would have been invisible because it would have been beneath my arms. So I might redo it. We'll see if the color is really different. This is the new yarn, so it's Sostengrene as well. I think it's more pinkish and lighter as well, so we'll see. Yeah, there's a difference, definitely. So I'm just gonna start back at the underarm and put it under the arm, and no one will see. So yeah, I'm done. I had to change the yarn for like 7 stitches. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. So that's a bit of a shame. And I could have centered it a bit more, calculated the thing and everything, but I don't actually care. Like, it's a little cover up, and it's gonna be nice, and it's for me, and I don't mind that there's a bit of change. I'm gonna finish the weaving of ends correctly, block it correctly, and it's gonna be almost invisible. I'm gonna add some b-roll of the color change. So now we're gonna weave in the ends and block it, and then it's gonna be done. So you just saw me waving my hands and sewing the crotch. So now what's left is to block it, but before I would like to choose a waist yarn, I guess. Not yarn, but a waist tie. I have two options that I am gonna get. Okay, so I have two options. The first one is this cord. That's quite nice. I like it a bunch, so we'll see. And the second option is some usual lace. So I'm just gonna look at both on the mirror and we'll see what I like best. Yeah, I had an inkling I would prefer the cord, and that's what I prefer, so we're gonna go with that. So now we just have to wait for everything to block, and in the meantime I thought I would show you how I organize myself in my knitting journal. How I write it all down and the time I spent working on it, the needles, my different notes to not forget what I did. So let's do that together. Hi again. I'm done with all the webs we were working on in this video. So the first one I unraveled, so I don't have anything to show for except the cakes, but I put them away and won't get them back. And then I've got the two finished objects and a cat, apparently. Hey baby! I have 3 cats in the living room right now. It's a bit of a mess. But the third one is getting adopted today, so I wanted to spend time with her before she goes. Maybe she'll make an appearance. We'll see. So, the first one is the little beach cover-up, or swimsuit cover-up. It's a crochet mesh stitch, and the cat is gonna play with the ties again. So I styled it 2 different ways with my swimsuit. I put it on the screen next to me, and it's made following a free pattern on Ravelry as well, from 2020 I think. I put all the information on the screen and in the description. And the yarn I used is Sostrene Graine cotton. And as I said while doing it, I ran out of the proper color for the single crochet border, so I had to find a way around that. I'm happy with it. I think it won't be as useful now that the season is almost over, but it's ready for next year, and we'll see how much I wear it, and if I don't, I'll pass it on. It was a way to have a crochet project on the go last year when I started it, and to finish some skein that I wouldn't use otherwise. That's the first finished object of this video. Can you please give it back to me? No? Please? Oh, you're very nice. And the second one are the knitted shorts. So it's a free pattern, a free set called the Prairie Rose Singlet, I think, from Drops. It's cotton, so it's stretched out a bit, but with the ties I can cinch it around my waist. I really like it, it's really nice. As I said, it's really firm fitting, so I don't know if I'll wear it a lot out, but I can't wait to lounge in it at all. I styled it a few different ways as well, so it's gonna be on the screen. The yarn is Fil d'Art, which is a French brand, I think. At least it's really common in France. And it's the Fil Dégradé, which means gradient thread or yarn. And yeah, I first knitted a shawl, but I wasn't convinced by the pattern. It was a simple triangular shawl, but I wanted to do a Outlander style Zontag, I think it's called. But it didn't work because it wasn't the right pattern for it. So I unraveled it and made the drops set with it. And I'm really happy. I wear the crop top quite a bit, and now the shorts are ready to be worn as well. So that's it for the summer webs. I'm really happy it's done. It didn't take as much time as I thought it would, especially the shorts. What took the longest was honestly it blocking and drying. That's a good thing done, and I hope you like it. I hope the pattern and the object are to your taste, and don't hesitate to tell me in the comments what you thought and what you worked on since the last time I did a finishing my webs, if you finished anything, and if you liked what you saw and want to see what's coming next, don't hesitate to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You say bye. I forgot. The awesome tee I'm wearing is a design by Handmade by Gibbs, who also does yarny stuff on YouTube and Instagram. And this metal font knitter design is her idea, and she's selling them especially in the US and Canada, but internationally as well. You can check it out on her Insta, and it's a really great t-shirt that I'm wearing a lot because it's quite comfortable and I love the design.